everyone, it's Theia. Welcome back to God and Goddess Tarot. And today is the first day of our grinding journey with our Kyphi. So we're making Kyphi, the sacred incense. Watch part 1 if you want to see the intro and how I made the liquid base. And the first step today, before we even get into grinding our dry ingredient, is we need to add a little bit more liquid to the liquid base, because all of the raisins and dates soaked up all of the delicious juices. So we're just gonna keep adding a little extra moisture to it each day as we go, just to keep it good and relatively liquidy. I do need a bit of fire though. Clear the space a little bit too, because why not? Ooh, and while I'm here, I've got a jar for all of the dry ingredients to go once they're ground. I'll make like a little lasagna of dry ingredients, so I'll give that a nice clear as well. Clear the space. And let's get into this liquid mix. So yeah, she's pretty thick. She smells unlike what I was expecting. Like, this is such a new and unique smell for me, and it's intoxicating already, and I haven't even got any of the resins in this. So we're taking our Greek wine, and I'm just gonna add a splash just to get it. 2 splashes. 2's a good number. My wooden spoon just to incorporate it all again. Help reconstitute all of our dried fruits. It'll turn back into a paste lickety split once again. Oh, it's so interesting. Like, it's you can smell that there's wine in it, but it's not really alcohol-y. And the lotus oil and the honey and the dates, it's all just got like a rich sweetness to it. It's really beautiful. Alright, so that's our liquid mix. Let's get on to our dry ingredients. So we've got our frankincense here, which you can't see at all. There we go. There's our frankincense. So these little pellets are what we're going to be grinding to a little pulp today in the mortar and pestle. And the whole point of this is to get it down to a powdery consistency so it can be incorporated together. And frankincense, I do believe I need a good amount of it. Let me just double check, because, you know, measuring with one's heart is great, but your heart needs to have some parameters. Perfect. So there's a bunch. We're ready to go. And thus we begin to grind. And as I'm grinding, I'm going to be thinking about the meanings of frankincense, where it came from, what it means to me, its history as use as an incense, its plant associations, and generally just what I wish for it in regards to its incorporation with the rest of the incense blend of Kyphi. Another thing that Mirth and Reverence mentioned too in her instructional videos on this is that we're not just blending the ingredients together, we're compounding them. So we're making the final product more of the sum of its parts. We are breaking them down, mixing them together, incorporating them, and compounding them into a wonderful substance that is going to be Kyphi. So let's get cracking, quite literally. This may take a while. I'll probably spare you. We're about probably at the halfway mark. Let me show you. We're getting there. This is going much faster than I previously expected as well. So there's still some big chunks, but it's breaking down pretty nicely. And it's fun. It's very cathartic. Like, I feel like I could do this all day. Which I think I might have to for some of our other ingredients, like cinnamon and my galago root and my orris root. They're pretty woody and tough, so we shall see. It'll be an adventure. And I think some of my other resins are bigger chunks too. These were fairly small when I started. But anyway, I will keep mashing away at this. Put on some nice music and just get to a good place. And then once it's done, I'll probably burn a wee bit, just as like a little offering. Thanks to the ingredient. And then add it to our jar. Done it. Here's my fine powder, and there's a few little lumps, but I'm just getting it everywhere the more I grind, so it's wafting away. So what I'm going to grab one of my little charcoal discs here, little witchy briquette. Put a nice burn. I'm going to set it here in my little, and we're going to give a little offering of our ground frankincense. Just as thanks. Oh, it smells good. I do like frankincense. Got our jar. This is the tiniest spoon in the whole world, actually. There we have it. That is the first ingredient done. Only a bunch more to go. Ground up surprisingly easily. It didn't take nearly as long as I was expecting, but as I said, I think a few of the other ones might last a little bit longer. So thanks so much for joining me for the first grinding day. I don't know if I'll do the process will be just about the same for all of the other ingredients, just introducing the ingredient, taking the time to grind it, doing an offering each night. But that's kind of the process. I think tomorrow is sandalwood, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow night is, or night, I say night, it's day obviously, it's when I've got time, but tomorrow we're doing sandalwood. That'll be the ingredient of choice. So yeah, fun times. Thanks so much for joining me on my Kyphi adventure. I really appreciate it, and I'll see all you fine people in my next video.